What is the primary way to play Game of Ham? The primary way to play the game is with the cards and the board together. In this mode, players start at the beginning white spot and must make their way through the board and finish on the last goal spot. The way you move forward is through winning card tricks. One judge reads a gray prompt card, and each player then plays a pink response card they feel is appropriate for it. This does not need to be literal, and oftentimes it isn't. It's primarily humor-based. The judge picks a winner they enjoyed the most amongst the responses, and that player wins the gray prompt card and becomes the judge for the following round. At the bottom of each prompt card, there are two numbers. When you win, you have the option of moving either number in any direction you like. In a game that has more than 8 players, you may also choose to do the sum of the two numbers as well. When you land on a spot, draw a colored card from the deck that corresponds with the spot you landed on. These are abilities in the game that give you an edge in a variety of ways, but can also be saved later to assist you with winning. Every colored card has rules clearly stated on the bottom, so you'll have no confusion on when and how to use it. Gray cards have the letters H, A, and M dispersed randomly on the backs of each card. Players who can spell ham with the gray cards they've won can negate the effects of colored cards. Once this happens, those gray cards are spent and cannot be used for this ability again. If you land on a number rather than a spot that earns you a colored card, this means you move forward the number stated, but any spot you land on will not get you a card. If you land on a bounce spot, nothing happens, but they count as checkpoints. Under most circumstances, you can't be bounced further than that point. You'll be grateful for this, because when one player lands on another's piece, they bounce them back to the nearest white bounce. There are also bounce cards dispersed in each of the colored card piles for some secret punishment. Once you reach the final goal spot, you must be able to land on it exactly. Any surplus amount will result in your piece backtracking the difference in amount. This is where there is an advantage to the smaller number on each of the gray cards, and also where there is an advantage to holding onto your color cards. By handing a chosen colored card to a target player, you may move your piece forward 1 space. By handing a chosen colored card to a random player, you may move forward 2 spaces. This rule can be done at any point, and it is for the group to decide if moving forward by trading color cards allows you to bounce the players you land on. Be warned though, if you do allow player bouncing from this, the game will be much longer. You now know the basic setup of how to play the main version of Ham. Please see additional variants for other ways to play the game. Are you ready to go ham?